from that, my name is Josh Keslinger. I'm the director of this production, and I'm so glad you're all here to join us tonight. It is a hilarious show. We've been working on it since September, so all semester. This started as an idea in my head and on a computer screen when I came across this show, and it has turned into a whole production. These guys are awesome. They've really been working very hard at this, and they are ready to kill it. So I hope you all enjoy it. Without further ado, Dramatis Personae proudly presents I Hate Hamlet.
Oh my God.
Isn't it fabulous? I'm so glad you took it sight unseen. I just knew it was perfect.
It's amazing, but gee, I'm sorry, this isn't what we discussed. I was thinking something, more less.
But it's a landmark. John Barrymore, legendary star, and now Andrew Rowley from LA Medical. I love that show. You're adorable. Why did they cancel it?
Bad time slot, shaky network. I don't think I could live here. This isn't what we discussed.
I know. But honey, I'm not just a broker. I want you to be happy. You belong.
Don't worry about it. It's all my fault. I'll just move back to my hotel. It's
Your
fine.
things are here. It's a match. You and Barrymore.
Oh, please. I'm no Barrymore.
Oh, of course you are. Dr. Jim Corman, rookie surgeon. I even love those commercials you do. What are they? Tomboy chocolate.
Trailburst Nuggets. It's a breakfast. An anytime snack.
An anytime snack. I love that. I love that ad. Hello? He sure is. For you, your first guest.
Hello? Yeah, sure. Come on up, please. It's my girlfriend. She can't wait to see the place.
Do I know her? Was she on your show?
No, I met Deirdre in New York. But I'm from LA. I like modern things. High tech. Look at this place. I mean, is there a moat?
Andrew?
Yes, Deirdre?
Oh, Andrew, am I here?
This is it.
Oh, Andrew! His walls and his floors and the staircase to his roof. The air he breathes. Oh, Andrew, just being here makes you a part of history. And I'm the broker. Oh, I worship you.
Okay.
Hi, Felicia Dantine.
Hello? Yeah, come on up.
Isn't this place amazing? The Barrymore thing. The morning it comes on the market, I get Andrew's call. No. Yes. 2 famous actors. It's freaky, right? Are you in the business?
Wait. Hey, you okay? You okay?
I'm fine. Take it. Whew. It isn't as I remember.
What?
I have been here before, but I had to be certain. Deirdre, you I know. I am Lillian Troy, and his agent, the scum of the earth. Hi, Felicia Dantine, real estate. I win.
Oh, wait, what do you mean you've been here before?
It was in the 40s, I imagine. I had just come to America. It was magical. That great window, the cottage on the roof, fresh flowers everywhere. I had a little fling. Andrew, perhaps you found my hairpins.
Wait, Lillian, you had a play here?
In this apartment? With
Oh.
who? With whom do you think?
Barrymore?
Oh, Lillian! You and Barrymore? Here? I'm very old. The elderly should not discuss romance. It is distasteful and creates jealousy. Andrew has such marvelous news. Does everyone know? What? What news?
I haven't told you because I'm not sure how I feel about it.
What? Andrew, why haven't you told me?
Well, you guys know Shakespeare in the Park, right? The open air theater by the lake.
I went once. It poured right on Coriolanus. Didn't help. It kept going.
Well,
Tell us.
This year they're doing All's Well and another one.
Which one?
Hamlet.
Oh my god. Wait. Deirdre?
Hamlet.
The lead?
Yeah, Hamlet.
Yeah, isn't it extraordinary? You're playing Hamlet? Oh, my boyfriend's playing Hamlet!
Yeah, I don't know why they cast this.
They saw something. You auditioned 5 times. Dr. Joe Gordon, you'll pack the place. I'll even come in. Is it the real Hamlet or like a musical?
The real. And she's right, of course. I'm sure they only asked me because of the TV show. I'm a gimmick. I don't know why I said yes.
Schnucky, we are talking about Hamlet. Wouldn't it be great if we could just go back in time and tell Barrymore why? Well, he was the greatest Hamlet of all time, and isn't that what people say? That is true, Andrew. You know, he lived here for many years. Perhaps he played him. And now you're here. I bet this is all happening for a reason. Because you were canceled. I get this feeling sometimes in special apartments about the people who live there. Barrymore! Barrymore! What was that? Oh, the church down the street and the bell in the clock tower.
But it's 6 o'clock. It only struck once.
Oh my god, just like in Hamlet, right before the ghost of Hamlet's father appears, he comes when the clock strikes 1, which means...
That we live in New York, where everything's broken.
But what if it's some sort of open? Right, Barrymore, Hamlet, the connection, maybe he's trying to contact us.
Yeah, maybe he's only been sneaking all these menus under the door.
Andrew, don't joke, maybe he's around. Possible, totally. What if we could reach out to him across time and space? Couldn't that be a great idea? Don't ask me about great ideas. I am German. Wait, guys. Oh, you know, I'm psychic. Oh my god! I've made contact with the other side. I go into this pre-conscious state, like a trance. I even speak to a spirit guide.
A spirit guide?
Yeah, my mom. We're real close. After she died, I went into such a slump. I tried everything, therapy, encounter groups, you name it. Finally, I found an ad for a course. Spiritual transcommunication beyond the physical sphere. So you talked to your mother? Right. Is your mom going to do a contact with her? No. Why bring a habit? The clock, this apartment, Hamlet? I mean, this is all preordained. I think we should do it.
Do what?
Contact Barrymore. A seance. Right now. I've never tried anyone but Mom, but I'm game.
I don't think so.
You could return, like you once promised me. Lillian, were you really here with Barrymore? Asking yourself?
Guys, this is just an apartment. It's not magic. There aren't any ghosts or supernatural phenomena, and we are not having a seance! We need candles.
Oh, perfect. This is just like the beginning of Hamlet, right before the guards are gonna reach out to the ghost. Stay illusion. If thou hast any sound or use of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing that you thee do ease and grace to me, speak to me. Oh, speak, stay and speak.
Oh my God, Felicia, is this how you usually operate? Seances? Shakespeare?
Honey, I've been a broker for 15 years in Greenwich Village. Try human sacrifice and cheese. Okay, how should we do this? I know. First, I'll try and contact Mom. Then, I'll see if she can get hold of Barrymore. May I smoke? Does anyone mind? Oh, Lillian, it's such a horrible thing to do, and we all love you so much. Do you have to? Very well. You know, I must really stop. Smoking? No, ask. Now, hit the lights, okay, hon? I'm going to enter this trance state, so Andy, think about what you want to ask Barrymore. Has he met Shakespeare? Is it hot? Lillian, Barrymore's not in hell. And besides, I bet Felicia never deals with people down there. I mean, if I have a legal one. All right. Now, close your eyes. Now, clear your mind. Totally blank, clean slate. Deep, even breathing. Ma, he needs to speak to someone over there. No, Ma, he's seeing someone. Mom, I think he's having a career crisis. He's gonna do Shakespeare. He needs to speak to Barrymore. Yeah, John Barrymore. From the movie. Okay. She needs to know what you want to ask Barrymore. What's your question? Andrew, ask.
Ask him what?
Ask him about Hamlet. Ask him for advice.
But I don't want any advice, and I don't want to play Hamlet. At least I don't think I do. I hate Hamlet!
Felicia? What happened? Did I get Ma? You got in contact with her, but when she tried to contact Barrymore, then something happened. I mean, I think there was lightning. It was marvelous. Did you see anything? A sign, a woman with rhinestone glasses? No, I don't think so.
No, we didn't see anything. No Barrymore.
I'm sorry. The only person I really get is Maud. It's emotional. There's got to be a real need. Andy, I'm sorry.
No, don't be. You're fine. I'm glad about your mother, and I don't even know why I considered playing Hamlet. This is all not possible.
Riley, do me a favor. Do not be like all the others. Everywhere I look, I'm disappointed. You must have faith. Barrymore would exist. He could still appear. Sometimes you gotta vibe on the spirit. You gotta have something that they liked when they were alive, especially the first contact. Really? Well, what did your mother like? What did you use? It was tough. I tried everything. Jewelry, sponge cake. Finally, I just said, Mom, it's after 10. The rates are down. Bingo. Should we try again? Of course.
No, absolutely not. No more.
Riley, where is your sense of adventure? Tell what you went through with you. I must get going. I only wanted to see the kids. I better split too, or it's not boring. It is, as I remember, perhaps a little small, but still a jewel.
Lillian, are you okay? Have you seen a doctor?
Doctors. I have seen far too many doctors. Mostly played by you. Riley, when do rehearsals begin?
I'm not discussing it.
But I must negotiate on your behalf. It is Shakespeare in the park. It is not a prophet. I will make them bleed. It's a great place. Don't listen to me. I say that in cabs. One day they're going to say, Andrew Rowley lived here. A great Hamlet and a Daniel Times.
Out!
Wait. My hairpin. Andrew, Hamlet? I mean, why didn't you tell me?
Because I knew you would be the most excited, and I knew you would tell me I had to do it.
Of course you have to do it.
But why? Just because it's supposed to be this ultimate challenge? Everyone's supposed to dream of playing Hamlet?
No, because it's the most beautiful play ever written. It's about how horrible life is and about how everything gets betrayed. But then Hamlet comes in and he tries to make things better. And then he dies.
Which tells us.
At least he tried.
Why do I have to be Hamlet? I mean, I could get another show, maybe even movies. I don't need Hamlet.
Andrew, didn't you go to drama school?
Only for 2 years.
Didn't you love it? I mean, the great plays, Ibsen, O'Neill, nothing under 4 hours. And Shakespeare. I mean, didn't you love it?
Yeah, but I left.
Why?
LA Medical. The bucks. TV guy. My face is every supermarket checkout in America right next to the gum. It was like every day was my bar mitzvah. Everyone was smiling with an envelope with a check. That's what California is. It's one big hug. It's Aunt Sophie without the pinch.
Andrew, Jim Corman was great, but you're back now.
On a whim, I thought, you know, the show was there, all right? I thought, try New York, you know, maybe take some classes, a new play, ease back into it, but this place, Hamlet, that's not the plan.
Of course it's the plan. It's the original plan. Your real one. You know what would make this better? Better than Hamlet?
The Cliff Notes?
Romeo and Juliet. Remember when we did that scene in class? Oh, swear not by the moon, that inconsistent moon, that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or if thou shalt wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry.
My heart's-
And I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love. Oh, Deirdre.
Andrew.
Will you stay?
Oh, of course. Isn't there an extra bedroom up on the roof?
Deirdre.
Andrew, I thought you understood. I can only give myself to the man I will love forever, to the man I'll marry.
So marry me!
Oh, Andrew, that's so sweet.
Why don't you take me seriously? I'm not just talking about sex. I mean, you believe in things, and you almost make me believe. You are Juliet.
Exactly, and you will be Hamlet. Oh, I can just see it. Andrew, I want to have sex, and I want to get married. It's just, I waited so long, and I put so much time and effort into it, and if it was with the wrong person, it would all just be wasted, and I feel so silly.
Deirdre, you are a 29-year-old virgin. You
Won't you be glad once you know for sure? Won't we be glad once we've waited?
Deirdre. Sex is great. Take it from me. It is right up there with rainbows and unicorns and bayberry scented candles and potpourri. Even Josh Keslinger has had sex.
That's true.
When will you know? When will you be sure?
Soon. Maybe, I don't know. I know I'm being impossible, and it's not that I'm a prude, it's just I want everything, and it's happening.
Is it?
Of course it is. You're going to be Hamlet, and I'm going to be Ophelia. Oh, Andrew, can I audition? Do you think they would let me?
I guess I could ask.
Would you? And it wouldn't be sleazy or anything because I'm not sleeping with you. Oh, isn't this just perfect?
Deirdre, that's crazy. It's like show business for Mormons.
This is going to be the best. Good night, sweet.
Don't say it. If I can't have sex, then I know why I shouldn't play Hamlet.
Sweet prince.
What is this? A test? No sex? Shakespeare? Oh, it's like high school. Lillian, it's Andrew. When you get back, call the theater company, tell them I am canceling, and I'll be back at the hotel tomorrow. So goodbye, Hamlet, and good night, Barrymore.
Dear fellow, may I? Pardon?
You're him.
Am I?
You're dead.
You know, occasionally, I'm not entirely certain. Am I dead? Or just incredibly drunk?
You're Barrymore.
Yes. Although my father changed his name from Blythe when he became an actor to avoid, embarrassing his family. Your name?
I'm Andrew. Rally. It's really Rallenberg, but I changed it to avoid embarrassing the Jews.
Well, Andrew, behold my nest, my roost, a grand piano, a Renaissance globe, and of course, a throne.
You're dead! You're dead! What are you doing here?
I'm here to help.
Wait. How do I know you're a ghost? You can just be an intruder.
Yes, I could be, cleverly disguised as Hamlet.
Ooh, Jesus. But I can touch you. My hand doesn't go through you.
Yes, I'm a ghost, Andrew, not a special effect.
But ghosts are supposed to have powers, special powers.
You know, Andrew, I just rose from the dead, and how was your morning? Now, shall I truly frighten you?
I'm not afraid of you.
Shall I cause your flesh to quake?
You could possibly.
Shall I scare you beyond all human imagination?
Go ahead and try.
In just 6 weeks' time, you, Andrew Riley, will be playing Hamlet.
Oh my God, you really are! He marks you!
John Barrymore, actor, legend, seducer. Of course.
Wait. So, it worked? The seance. Felicia, her mother, she brought you back from over there.
No. Andrew, you summoned me.
What I did?
Of course, as a link in a proud theatrical tradition. Every soul embarking upon Hamlet is permitted to summon an earlier player, from Burbage to Keene to Irving. And now, the call is here to get answered.
Wait, so you're here to help me play Hamlet? Because you did?
Indeed.
Well, then great. There's no issue because I am not going to play Hamlet. No way. So you can just go back to... Wherever.
I am afraid that's not possible.
Why not?
I cannot return. I'll not be accepted. Not until you have fulfilled your destiny, and I have completed my task. Not until you have played
Hamlet? No.
Indeed.
So, if I don't go through with it,
Then I'm here to stay, trapped within these walls with a television actor.
well, excuse me. I happen to be a very good television actor, and I don't need any dead ham bone to teach me anything. Even if I were going to play Hamlet, which I'm not, I can do it just fine all by myself.
Very well then, Hamlet. To be or not to be?
This happens to be the speech I did at my audition, and I got the part.
Very well then. Proceed.
Yes? Doing my preparation.
Your preparation.
Yes. My acting teacher taught me this. Harold Gaffney.
Harold Gaffney?
Yes, the creator of the Gaffney technique. I can't just do the speech cold. I have to get into character. I have to become Hamlet. I'm doing a substitution.
A substitution.
I'm remembering something that actually happened, so I can recreate the emotion.
Okay, and what exactly are you remembering?
I can't tell you, it's a secret, otherwise it won't work. Be quiet. I'm going to act.
Why do I feel we should be spreading newspapers about? Oh, I'm sorry. It's terribly sorry. I shall be silent. Out of deep respect. Road closed. Man acting. Okay, you know, Andrew, I am dead. And I shall be for all eternity.
me or nah? That is the question. Whether 'tis, well, nobler in your mind, right? Wrong. What?
No.
No what?
No.
What? No. No, you don't agree with my interpretation? No, my interpretation wasn't clear? No, you think I'm totally horrible?
Yes.
I'm horrible?
Yeah, at the moment. What were you doing exactly?
I was internalizing the role. I was finding an emotional through line.
Why?
Why? So the character will come alive, so I'll achieve like some sort of truth.
Andrew, truth. Your performance with the pauses and the moans. God, all that you clearly consider invaluable. We must never mistake truth for asthma. God help me, I understand the impulse. I lived just long enough for the introduction of truth into the modern theater. And as I recall, it accompanied synthetic fibers and the GE kitchen of tomorrow.
Oh, I get it. You just want me to ham it up.
I beg your pardon.
Hammy, muggy, too big, too over the top, too...
Barrymore.
Well, you did have that reputation as someone larger than life.
What side would you prefer? Gesture and passion. These are an actor's tools. But abandon them in the result. Mere reality. Employ them with gusto and an artist's finesse, and the theater resounds. Andrew, what is Hamlet?
Prince?
A star. What? A star. The role, it may be challenging, it is far more an opportunity to shine, to rule, to wit, and to seduce. Andrew, what makes a star?
Talent. No, sorry, I wasn't thinking.
A thrilling vocal range? Decades of training? Or the proper vehicle? No. Tights.
Tights?
Tights. Tell me, Andrew, where are you looking right now? Of course you are! The cucumber, the potato, the rolled sock. This is the history of Prince Hamlet.
So, you padded yourself?
Unnecessary. Even for the balcony. The second balcony.
So, Hamlet should be horny?
Hamlet is a college boy, a young lad at his sexual peak. Hamlet is pure hormone. But then, Ophelia enters, that most beguiling of maidens. And, I'm sure you know, chastity is discussed.
No, no, please do not joke. Not about chastity.
What? Why?
I can't talk about it.
Oh, God, your beloved is a problem.
A nightmare. 5 months? No, truly. Making into cloisters. Picnics on Amish quilts. Science.
Oh, God.
And I have been faithful, totally. It's unnatural. Do you know what happens when you don't have sex?
No. Why? Why?
Why her? Why me? Deirdre won't have sex because she's unsure. Because she's the victim of a relentlessly happy childhood which she fully expects to continue.
And you?
Why me? Why do I choose to put up with all this? Because in the strangest of ways, Deirdre is the most passionate woman I have ever met. When she sees a homeless person, she gives them a fabric covered. Deirdre's just, she makes me believe that love is as amazing as it's supposed to be. I mean, she's passionate, which means she's insane.
I know I love her because I want to strangle her.
Does that make sense?
Of course. A virgin goddess.
Please don't encourage her.
Oh, God, what? She's to be treasured and honored. I have known such few women in my sensual history, perhaps only about 500. They're the most adorable of saints, believe me, but there are ways.
What?
No, it would be unthinkable.
What?
I can never condone such Casanova-like behavior, such Valentino mesmerism.
Such Barrymore deceit. Cad. Yes.
Knave.
Please.
Hamlet!
No, stop that. I'm not doing that.
Andrew, Hamlet, to cunningly expose his father's murder, fiends, madness, and to perfect the pose, he must spurn his beloved, the fair Ophelia, and she is undone.
But doesn't she kill herself? I don't want to hurt Deirdre.
You'll be merciful.
No, that would be dishonest.
You prefer perhaps some form of therapy? Or continued discussion? Andrew, tell me, what is the present day FFS communication? That absolute assassin of romance? Deirdre.
Andrew?
Darling.
Who are you talking to?
No, she can't see me.
No one. I was just running the lines, the syllables.
I've been reading your Barrymore book. He was incredible. And his life, it was so tragic. Did you know he was an alcoholic? And towards the end, when he couldn't find a drink, he would drink cleaning fluid.
A black lie!
And perfume.
As a chaser?
He was magnificent, but did you know he was married 4 times?
I was?
He would fall madly in love with these women and then become insanely jealous and then cheat on them. Andrew, I want you to promise me something. I know Barrymore is your idol and we should all worship him, but I want you to promise me that you will be nothing like him. Do you promise?
Swear it.
Deirdre. I mean, I'm sure Barrymore wasn't all that bad.
All that bad? I'm sure he had a few sterling attributes.
Good days.
Well, did you know the first time he had sex he was only 14?
Which book is this?
With his own stepmother, I mean, can you imagine?
I'm a Freudian bonus coupon.
That's that, there must have been no stopping him. He must have been with every woman in New York. He was a matinee idol before he did Hamlet. He would star in those trashy plays and women would swoon right in the aisles. He was so cool.
Deirdre.
I mean, look at this picture. It's him rejecting Ophelia. He's in all black, sort of cut at the neck, and tights. What did you say? Oh, I get it. You're treating me the same way Hamlet treats Ophelia. Andrew, do you think Hamlet slept with Ophelia?
Only the Chicago company.
Andrew, Hamlet's just so mean to Ophelia. He says, "Get thee to a nunnery." I think if he said that to me, I would just die.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, Andrew, say it like in the play.
What, get thee to a nunnery?
No, like Barrymore.
Watch closely now. Barrymore, kid. Sinners.
I am myself indifferent, honest, yet I can accuse me of such things.
Pause. Consider. Destroy. imagination to give them shape, and time to act them in.
What would such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We are but errant knaves all, believe none of us.
Go thy ways to a nunnery. Call my machine.
No. My Lord Hamlet.
Fair maiden. No! I was so close.
Hello?
Poor boy, within one couplet. Shakespeare, the most potent aphrodisiac.
So close, I was gonna have sex.
With Gary.
Harry, friend, director, my lady did my show. Why is he here? Why?
You are Hamlet, a study in frustration and thwarted action.
What are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be in LA.
Well, I'm here for my man Andrew Raleigh. Andy boy! Talk time, Andy man. Oh, fusion has occurred. Yes!
Too alone. I want to finish my book. My leave.
Yeah, to a nunnery.
Ooh.
Reading. She's reading.
Yeah, I still don't understand it.
Still no,
No, Gary, no hand gestures.
Oh, man. If I was with a lady for that long and there was still no return, well, I don't know. I might start thinking, trade in? Turn around? Who's this?
Oh yes, of course you can see me, because it won't make any difference.
Right, Disney, VP?
No, I'm an actor.
Oh, God, not another one. Good luck to you, big guy. I mean it. See, that is what's so great about the two of you. You're like both actors. You're like in direct competition with each other, but you can still give the appearance of friendship. See, I'm fucked up. I can't be friends with anyone like me.
We understand.
I mean, the way I monitor, there's only bungalow space for somebody hyphenates, right?
Hyphenates?
Writer, producer, director, Gary Peter Lefkowitz.
Ah. So if you're designing the setting, then perhaps you could require an additional name.
Cute. That's cute. Nice look. What is it, Japanese wash silk?
Hamlet. Shakespeare.
Right, nice. Retro.
16th century.
Oh, God. Andy, are you in some sort of trouble?
Yes, Gary. You finally hit it. Joe Pat, that's my parents.
Hamlet. Andy, I've got to tell you this, because you're my bud, and I cherish that budship. But, think reputation, word on the street. When folks, let's call them Hollywood, when they hear you're doing the greatest show in the English-speaking world, they're going to know you're washed up.
Gary,
You're serious. You haven't had any offers. Nothing? No commercials? That Trailburst crap?
Gary, have you seen those ads? Have you seen what I have to work with?
What?
Oh, it's a small little furry chipmunk puppet. It's kind of cute.
It's a hand puppet. Have you ever worked with a puppet? There's this guy kneeling down right by your crotch, speaking into the microphone. And the microphone operator is doing his chipmunk voice, and he says, "Oh, Andy, can I have a Trailburst nugget?" And then I say, "No, you cannot. Nuggets are for people, not chipmunks." And then he starts to cry, and then I kiss him right on the top of his little furry chipmunk head. It's great! It's disgusting, it's humiliating. I did not spend 4 years in college
want and two in drama to end up comforting someone's piss. It's not even a decent product. Trail burst nuggets are like sawdust dipped in lard. They have more calories than lard.
And that's why you're doing Hamlet?
Gary, I don't think you understand about the theater, why people do Shakespeare.
They do it because it's art.
Andy, my honey, Andy, my multi-talented, prime-time delight. You don't do art. You buy it. You do TV or a flick. You make a bundle and you nail a Monet. I was at this producer's house in Brentwood over the weekend. Incredible. Picasso's, Van Gogh's, a Rembrandt, all from his TV shows.
But Gary, I don't want to just buy art. I mean, what would you rather do? Would you rather paint Picasso or own one?
Are you kidding? I'd like to sell one at auction, cash flow. See, that's what I like. Balls in the air, action! You're my Rembrandt.
I am.
Look, how much are you going to clear from the Shakespeare deal? Zip, right? Actually, you're paying them because your time is valuable. A pilot and 5 episodes high, 6 figures, and if it hits, you get participation.
Participation in syndication?
Yep, you'll get paid every time it airs. First run, rerun, 4 a.m. in Singapore in the year 3000. Basically, you'll be able to afford to buy England, dig up Shakespeare, and get him to write the Christmas show.
All right, okay, I'll buy it. This television program you're promoting, this gold mine, right? What is it exactly?
Okay, the pitch, gather you around. It's not young doctors, not cops, none of that TV crap.
Great.
You're a teacher. Mike Sullivan, young, idealistic, new to the system, inner city high school, rough, dope, M1s, teen sex.
Wow.
No one cares. All the other teachers are burnouts, but not you.
Why not?
Because you care. You grew up in the neighborhood. You want to give something back.
You know, that sounds sort of okay. Like you could deal with real world issues. I could be vulnerable. I could mess up sometimes.
And that night, once the sun goes down, you have superpowers.
Superpowers.
Sure, I mean, who wants to watch all that caring, feeling, unwed mother's bullshit? It's over. But once the sun goes down, you're invincible. You have modified X-ray vision. You can fly, but only about 10 feet up. See, we're keeping it real, gritty. So, you help the kids, you help the community with your powers.
Do they know it's me when I have superpowers?
No. You're in leather. It's denim. They just think you're some great guy. Ooh, great title, killer title. Night School. The dolls, the posters, the clothes. You could get an album. Easy.
I can't sing.
Someone can. Plus, you can keep the Trailburst gig because there's no conflict. Actually, they'll probably extend because now you're a teacher. So think about it. I mean, what's to think? You've got a network commitment in. Just forget this Hamlet crap. I mean, who are you kidding?
What do you mean?
Andy, I know you. I gave you your break. You're no actor.
What?
You're better than that. An actor, what? That's just an English guy who can't get a series, right? Look, I'm in town. I'm at the Ritz. I'll call Lillian, and I'll get things rolling, okay? Come on. Pleasure to meet you. You act, right?
Yes. John Sidney Barrymore.
We'll keep you in mind. Hey, Barrymore. Any relation to the dead guy?
Distant.
Death, man. Think about it. The third coast.
Don't say it. He's right. He's totally right.
Andrew, night school?
I don't know. I mean, think about the money. You have that kind of money.
Of course. But as I got older, wealth is obscene in the young. It's ambition.
But what about security?
What is this mania for security? What's the worst that could happen?
That Gary's right, and no one will hire me, and soon I'm ending up face down in the gutter where I'm nothing but rags, without a job or anywhere to go.
Not how every evening should end.
Why am I talking? It's not just the money. No, I'm not that superficial. It's the fame. Do you know how many people will watch Night School, even if it's wrong?
Of course. There's fame in that line of work. You may be admired or lusted after. You may acquire all of the attributes of a well-marketed detergent. But, Andrew, there is fame, mere celebrity, and then there is glory. Do you understand or appreciate the difference?
Of course. Fame pays her. Fame needs beachfront. Fame needs bodyguards.
And glory, only an audience.
Oh, come on! That audience has changed. But don't you think that if Shakespeare were around now, he'd be writing normally?
I beg your pardon?
You know what I mean, when instead of, saying, "How art thou, my liege," people just say, "How are you?" What is a liege? It's a bordel. And to be or not to be. There's this line, right? Hamlet's thinking about suicide, like the whips and scorns of time.
Correct.
He says, why would anyone put up with any of this when he himself might his quitus with a bare bodkin? Quitus? Bodkin.
Quitus means death. Andrew, and a bodkin is a dagger.
And this next one. Who would Bardell spare?
Bardell is a burden. Any burden.
So why can't we change it? Why can't I just say, oh, with all this garbage in the world, why not just stab yourself? Instead of dragging your Bardells around. Then it would be clear. Then people would get it.
God, angels and ministers of grace, defend us! Tell me, if you loathe Shakespeare, if LA is so alluring to you, then why did you audition?
Because my agent made me. Because Deirdre loves Hamlet, and because they asked me.
Because they asked you.
Because someone thought, maybe, just maybe, I could do it. I wouldn't have to be just Jim Corman, rookie surgeon, for the rest of my life. On TV, no one cared if I was talented. I had the right demographic appeal. And after a while, I started thinking maybe that's all I had. That if I didn't show up, they could just use a poster. I came to New York, and someone said, wait, maybe Andy Raleigh can do Shakespeare on stage. Say those lines.
Andrew, act.
Yes, but they were wrong. Belong on TV. I know that. And it's not a crime. Oh, and I'm sorry I brought you down here, and I am sure that if you go talk to whoever, you can get this whole Hamlet deal canceled, because I'm very tired. My girlfriend won't sleep with me, and I think my agent is very ill, but she refuses to discuss it, and my life is an embarrassing joke. So if you would please just leave. I appreciate that.
Can you possibly believe that the first performer can experience such misgivings? Do you sincerely imagine that every preface Hamlet did not tremble and pale and bolt? Andrew, Hamlet will change you, make no mistake about that. And the deal, as you term it, cannot be cancelled. And I cannot leave this premises until you have fulfilled your destiny, until you have played Hamlet. Now you approach a crossroads, and a decision must be made. What will it be? Artist or lunchbox? You are no longer Jim Corman.
Go away.
And you are no longer the sensitive Mike Sullivan.
You don't know that.
You
are Hamlet.
No.
Right.
How did that get there? I did not put that.
On guard!
What?
The drama's conclusion? Hamlet's duel and death?
Excuse me, I can't fence.
Hamlet can. I can.
Oh, okay, stop that. I hate swords, I hate violence. Oh, I have a gym excuse.
Whoa. As does Hamlet. Until the closing moments of the drama. At last, he takes action. He assumes a tragic stature.
He dies.
A hero! Come on, this is why one acts. This is why actors are envied. We are allowed to do this sort of thing.
Not anymore. We have stunt people.
Of course we do. Therefore, the soliloquy. On guard! Well done!
No, stop it. Stop. I'm stop, okay? You're very cute, but I'm not going to play. You think you could force me to be like you, to be Hamlet, to be bold and dashing and vengeful? Well, no, I don't do that. I'm a liberal, so not in my house.
Your house!
My couch. You slashed my couch.
So modern, it offended me.
Stop that! That's my globe. You're making a mess.
Buy a new globe. Residuals.
I've had enough. The girl doesn't come until Friday. Someone is going to vacuum.
Not I! Yeah! Again. Well done!
Say it, don't have to.
I don't have. Andrew! You're already doing it! Look! Ha ha! Rookie prince! Again! Hamlet!
I can't.
Rah! And shall I kill you? Right now! Curtail your precious mediocrity! Imagine you're at the top! Andrew Raleigh! Beloved coward! Beloved hack! Realize no one! What? You are right. I'm so terribly sorry. I didn't mean to wound you. Should I call somebody? A physician? Call who? Deirdre?
Shakespeare!
Well done, lad!
Well, I hope he's there, in the mood. It's opening night? Opening night in Hamlet. So, where is he? Doesn't he have to go to the theater? Oh, he's getting ready up on the roof. And he's in costume, too. He wears it everywhere. Oh, and he talks to Barrymore. Really? He got through? No, he just imagines. I catch him at it all the time. Do you think he's here, watching over us? Barrymore? Yes. Oh, John Barrymore, wherever you are, bless this day. Oh, bless Andrew. Honey, you better calm down. I know. I've been like this all day, all week. I just can't sit still. Felicia, what's it like? Sex. Oh, that's right. You're still on the bench. No wonder you're so nervous. Sex is great with the right guy. Really? But what if it's the wrong guy? Felicia, you're terrible. Ooh, stop that. Nothing. Felicia, how do you know when it's ultimate love, when it's Shakespeare? What's there to know? I mean, Andy's the best, and he's a star, and he must have girls coming out of the woodwork, and he's waiting for you. That's true. It's just sometimes I think I'll never marry anybody, anyone alive. I've always wanted to be like Juliet or Guinevere, and I've always wanted to love somebody like Hamlet or King Arthur or Socrates. You're rich, right? No. Why? I mean, the way you think, I love it. It's just, you don't have to make a living, right? No, I'm not rich. It's just my parents. They're so great, and they've been married for over 40 years. And that's what I want. Eternal love for the ages. And tonight, Andrew's playing Hamlet. Oh no. Harry, that's bad luck. The champagne is for afterwards to celebrate.
Oh. Sorry. Hey! Big night! Hot stuff!
I can't wait.
You know, I love Andy. He's a great actor. But what if he really sucks?
Don't even say that. He will be great. I hope he's good, although with Shakespeare, how can you tell?
Exactly. I mean, maybe it's foolproof. Maybe with Shakespeare, there's no difference between bad and good, and everybody's afraid to say it. I mean, at the movies, on the tube, either you're funny or you're canceled. You're good looking or you're best supporting. But Shakespeare, it's just real hard to tell who's good without nudity.
Harry, have you ever been to the theater?
Yeah, who do you think I am? Not lately. Can I be frank? I don't get it. The theater, it's like progress, right? Take it step by step. Back in Neanderthal times, entertainment was like 2 rocks. Boom, boom. Then in the Middle Ages, they had the theater, whatever. Then came radio, then silent movies, then sound, then TV. Oh, that is like art perfected. When you watch TV, you can talk, you can eat. You don't really have to pay attention, not if you've seen TV before. Nice half-hour chunks, or even better, commercials, 30 seconds. Hot girl, hot guy, the beer, it's all there. It's just still. I mean, when I go to the theater, I sit there, and most of the time I'm thinking, which one is my artist?
Out!
Andrew!
Big guy! Out! Tonight I shall play Hamlet. I must be alone.
Oh, Andrew, honey, you can take me to the theater.
Nay! I have drunk.
seek only solitude.
Andy, I hear you, and it is working like a charm. I told the network, Andy, he's thinking, he's doing Hamlet. They love it. They know it's a trick. So I'm going for half ownership of the show, or you'll do Lear.
Away.
Oi! I love this guy! Oh. Hey, so what does open night mean, huh? A party?
Of course.
Photographers?
Really?
Critics?
Oh, Andrew, don't listen. You will be incredible, and it's not important.
Not in movies or TV, it's not. That's the great thing. You can really blow and no one can stop you. But tonight, watch out, all right? They're out there. When I heard that you were going through with this, I said, hey, maybe Andy is right. Maybe I should just chuck everything, leave LA, and just write, produce, and direct Shakespeare. Then I woke up. Your turn, End Boy. I got a car downstairs. Anybody?
A car?
You do real estate, right? You have got to come to Beverly Hills.
I know, I dream about it. Beverly Hills, that's my Hamlet.
Now.
We're going. We're going.
We'll see you after. Look at you, so adorable. You're like Peter Pan, but for evening.
Farewell.
Andrew, honey, don't you want me to stay? I can take you to the theater.
Be gone, wench.
I know you're going to be the best, and I'm so proud of you, and I'm so glad we're in this play together. Even if I am just one of Ophelia's ladies in waiting, and even if I don't have any lines. The director pulled me aside yesterday and told me I was doing a great job, but that when they announced it, I shouldn't scream or stagger or take your sword and try to kill myself. He told me that the play was called The Tragedy of Ophelia's Best Friend, but I understand.
My lady.
My lord.
Life. Rallenberg. Tonight. Hamlet.
The Dane,
The ball.
and the bottle,
The best.
and Deirdre.
Deirdre.
But of course, she shall witness your betrayal. She sees herself Ophelia. She shall wed you or drown.
We have accomplished much.
Vocal assurance, physical technique, and dare I say it, an appreciation for the text.
Yes. Our achievement is twofold. Not only do I review the play, but for the first time, I have finished it.
Welcome, Rallenberg, to the Royal Order of Hamlets.
Princes and players.
We do not step, we strive. We do not speak, we beseech.
We whisper. We roar.
Brother Hamlet!
Player Q.
The moment is nigh, brother. I name my rightful heir. Kneel, Raleigh. I hereby dub thee, Prince Hamlet of all Lower Manhattan. Enjoy an illustrious line. You shall henceforth be known as the greatest American Hamlet.
All time?
Of your generation?
Of my generation?
Of course. And why not?
It's just, I keep thinking, tonight.
Of course. The performance, minutes from now.
No. I'm fine. I'm fine. Hamlet. Whoa.
Oh, Hamlet.
Glory.
Glory.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Blind, unspeakable terror.
Yeah, that's it.
Listen, of course you're shaking, and for the noblest of reasons. The role, the moment, the test.
Come with me. Be there.
I cannot. You know this.
Well, then help me. I mean, there's got to be some trick, some ancient secret of the Hamlets you haven't taught me. Anything.
Of course. Come. Sit and mind it. Listen closely, Raleigh. Speak thy speech. I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, trippingly on the tongue. But you mouth it, as many of our players do. I had as lief the town crier spoke my lines. Nor do not saw the air too hard with your own hand. Thus, but use all gently. For the very torrent, tempest, and as I may say, whirlwind of your passion, you must acquire and beget a temperance that may give it smoothness. Be not too tame neither. Let your own discretion be your tutor. To the action of the word, and the word to the action. And with this special observance that you overstep not the modesty of nature. For anything so overdone is from the purpose of playing, whose end, both at the first and the now, was and is to hold us toward the mirror up to nature, to show virtue her own image, yet scorn her own feature, and the very age and body of the time, his form and pressure. Now, this overdone, or come tardy off, though it may make the unskillful laugh, cannot but make the judicious grieve. Go, and make you ready.
I don't think so.
What? Go, make you ready. It's all there in the text.
I can't do that. What you just did. Who do I think I am?
Andrew, this is not your first opening night. Your fear has a history. But before I had my opening night, oh, good Lord.
But you were Barrymore.
I was a light comedian, and I was attempting Olympus. Before the curtain rose, I stood there on stage, paralyzed in fear and darkness.
You weren't some TV clown. You were still doing theater.
Don't overestimate the form, Andrew. Would you prefer the previous titles of My Boulevard Triumphs? Claire de Lune, Princess Zimzum, the Fortune Hunter?
Now, what if Gary's right? What if the critics hate me?
Newspapers.
What if I hate me?
You prepared for this evening.
But when you played Hamlet, you studied for 6 months in the country just learning the role.
You've been diligent.
Yeah, but 6 weeks? And tonight, people are going to be there. Not just critics, my friends, my family. People who saw me in the 2nd grade school play and might expect an improvement. And Deirdre.
Oh, Deirdre, she'll adore you.
It's not automatic. Deirdre wants me to be a hero, an immortal. But what if that doesn't happen?
Impossible.
All this time I've been plugging away, trying to be Hamlet, trying to be like you, but now...
Andrew, like I said, this is not your first opening night, your panic, your doubt. This is all to be expected.
This isn't just stage fright, this is something else.
What?
Common sense! I came to New York to prove some ridiculous point to myself, to everyone. Instant actor, just as Shakespeare, but I don't think it works that way.
Why not?
Because tonight, I'm going to be on stage with real actors, people who know what they're doing. Jesus, why did I even listen to you? I could be in LA making a fortune in pence.
Is that what I've taught you?
That's what I know.
God, your sniveling is a disgrace. The Be worthy the role of Hamlet. Be grateful.
Oh, come off it.
What?
Listen to yourself.
Excuse me?
After you played Hamlet, you left the theater, and you never came back.
Unimportant.
I read about it. After 101 performances, you went straight to Hollywood.
For a time.
For the rest of your life,
That is my affair, Andrew.
you lived in Beverly Hills with a mansion, a yacht, a screening room, and how many wives?
Quite a few.
You made movie after movie.
Some of them classics.
Most of them garbage.
Yes, yes, Andrew. And even after a while, I had trouble with those. There was a time on set where the cameras rolled and I couldn't remember a line. Nothing, not a word, not a phrase, just haze and then terror. And I wasn't drunk. No, I was stone cold sober, and everybody was morning kind with words written on shirt sleeves and cardboards on just out of camera range. God, I knew then, I knew instantly I could never return to the stage.
John Barrymore, the great classical actor. The example to us all.
The hopeless, unemployable lush. The off-color joke, the public embarrassment. Yes, I fled to Hollywood, you're quite right. And you cannot imagine the life that I led. I was John Barrymore. I was a movie star. Do you have any idea what that means? Andrew, my face, 5 stories high and 6 zeros wide. Oh, and before that, in my prime, I faced the dragon. I accepted a role so impossibly complex, so fantastic and amazing that any attempt at it was only that, an attempt. And I stood there in the light, before a crowd, fully prepared to deride, to depart, to dismiss. And I wooed them. I shook them. And I said, yes, you will stay. And yes, you will remember. For once in my life, I used every shred of talent, every ounce of gall, because I was John Barrymore. For those sacred evenings, there was no shame, because I played Hamlet. Have you?
Yes. Yes, okay, okay. Come.
Rally, the car is waiting. Go! Go! You look terrible.
What? Howdy, Lillian. Are you coming?
I will catch up in a cab.
Okay.
How can you see?
Lillian? I have to do this, don't I?
No, you could stay here. Cancel the production. I'd be so proud. Go. Go.
Okay.
Yes, I see you. It's fine.
How did you do?
I'm beautiful. I see everything. And it just so happens I know you.
You?
I knew you would not remember.
Could it be?
I was very young.
Yes, yes, it is you, a young wife of a conductor?
A violinist.
A violinist, yes, yes. With a mistress.
Bravo.
I was in town promoting a film. There was a cocktail party and the husband was to meet you. He did not.
Do not be so smug. You were married as well, to an actress.
You're an actress. Is that legal? I found you sobbing in the coat room.
I did not sob.
Out of anger, we came here.
Out of madness, temporary insanity,
We had fire.
and candlelight.
And we stole champagne and bars.
We bought chocolate bars from the Five and Dime.
We broke every commandment. We made money.
And the
You are impossible.
You were Barrymore. What?
No,
What is the matter?
I cannot. I'm undeserving, and you are far too kind. I come here for one single purpose. Now,
What? What is your purpose?
Andrew should play Hamlet.
So, it is done.
Yeah, but there's more. Just so much more. I wanted him to learn.
To learn what?
From all that he accuses me of. For my sorry excuse for a life. I was offered the planet. Every conceivable opportunity. And Andrew, he's my last faint hope. My cosmic lunge of redemption.
Tell me, Barrymore, when did it happen?
What?
When did you turn scoutmaster?
Excuse me?
Sally is a big boy. You have pushed him, as have I. But tonight must be his.
Why do you stay? What do you want?
I am like everyone else. I've come to see Barrymore.
Sideshow.
A three-ring circus. A true oddity. A movie star and a Danish prince. A womanizer, but never a beast. A drunkard, but at least until recently, never a bore. Tonight I hope for one last encounter. An encore, but perhaps I have the wrong one.
Lillian?
Yes?
Andrew. Will it be alright?
Who can say?
Have I helped him in any way?
Ask him when he returns. Any more questions?
Just one. Your husband, is he well?
I hope not. We are divorced. You are named in the lawsuit.
Divorced? One last encounter?
I am old.
I'm dead.
I can hold your hands.
Make an exception.
I Hamlet. Tell me, from where you go, the one comes from, I'm assuming it's heaven?
Sad to say.
Is there smoking?
In heaven, of course.
Should I be afraid?
Death? No. Only of life.
Actors.
What?
I love them.
You know, Lillian, there's a question that many ask. One pertaining to certain activities and their practice in the next world.
Maybe activities of a physical nature.
Aren't you curious?
So perhaps me.
Please, Andy, can I have a trailburst nugget? I'm sorry, nuggets are for people, not chipmunks. All right, but remember, trailburst nuggets are a delicious breakfast treat, and an anytime snack.
Yes?
Yeah?
The morning after, so?
So?
Your performance! Tell me! I remain despised, an ogre beyond question, denied the result of my labor, forbade so much as a word, some meager report? Andrew.
So, you want to know what happened last night?
If you wish to impart the information, if you've not grown so grand, so swollen with triumph.
Who writes you?
Tell me, I have earned it.
First, you tell me. Once I played Hamlet, you can go back, right?
Correct.
And we never have to see each other again, right?
Agreed.
So, nothing depends on the quality of the performance.
I suppose not. Why?
Because well, it did not go well. In fact, I was awful.
No.
Sorry. I mean, I got through it. I remembered my lines, but that's about it.
Modesty. This is all modesty. I'm sure you were marvelous, Andrew.
I wasn't. Take it from me. Or ask around. It wasn't a fiasco, but maybe it would have been better that way. Or at least more memorable. Like the Hindenburg. Or yeah, years from now, people could be asking, where were you the night Andy Raleigh played Hamlet? 9 months later, thousands of unexpected babies would be born, laughing hysterically.
Cheap vengeance. This is cheap vengeance sent upon me. I'm sure you were acceptable. Far more.
No. Been walking all night.
Where?
Every place. The park, the avenue, all the way down to the Battery.
The Battery all night? Were you accosted?
Yeah, 2 guys with a knife. I just said, guys, look at me. What do you want? A farthing? A doubloon? Then they recognized me from TV, the wrong show. I kept walking. 7 a.m. What's going on around? Hello? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Come on up. Scary.
Gary, that cloud of Malibu ozone, that cultural cavity. God, night school. Is that what you're doing?
I guess we'll find out.
Well, Andrew, here's to you. Here's to, I don't know, all the money you can make and all the pride you can swallow. Here's to challenge and risk and worst possible role model. You should try some of this champagne, Andrew. It's very good. Really, after all, you can't afford it. Lucky dog.
Hey, Hamlet! Hey, big guy, where were you last night? You missed it. Hey, look what I've got, the papers. Oh, or have you already seen them?
No?
Well, then let's have a look. Aren't you curious?
There's something about a man that brings the papers and flees. Shouldn't you be hooded?
Uh-oh.
Wait. Let me. A not uninteresting attempt. Far to go. If Mr. Mr. Riley is to seriously consider a career on boards, blah, blah, blah. Find supporting cast, DVD. Remember, it was free.
Not bad. You left out TV lightweight, but could have been worse. Personally, I thought you were terrific. Like I could tell.
Harry.
I warned you. I said, Andy, it's not for you. But hey, you learned right in front of all those people, shuffling all those people.
Yeah, I was there.
I know. Anyway, it's all over. Back to reality. I wanted to see you before I took off so I could call the network. So what do you say, Andy? Are we on? Full systems go? Start pre-production? Wait. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say yes. It's all set, but let me polish the part. Tickle a treat.
Gary, cut it. What is the offer?
The money. It was a feeding frenzy. The first season. 24 episodes, guaranteed $3 million. That's right.
$3 million?
Even if it's a dud, 1 year and out, it's enough to breathe, to lay back, buy a house, houses, cars. No, for your folks, for all that they've done for you. Or if you hate them, move them out. The money is there. And if it hits, okay, you're tied up for a few years. But triple it, quadruple it, keep going. Picture it. One day you wake up and whatever happens, you're rich. Something goes wrong, something breaks. Oh no! Oh, wait, it's not so bad. It's never gonna be so bad. Why? You're rich. It's like they say, Andy, the rich are different from you and me. They're rich! On the other hand, and I'm just blowing smoke here, pretend you're out of your mind. Pretend you say no. Pretend you stick around here. The theater, L footlights, and then a few years, here you are. No offense, just another out-of-work actor, not so network, not so young. Maybe you wait tables. Sorry, Match ID. Pretty soon you have to sell the place because you can't afford it. It's too expensive, but hey, you get work every once in a while. Off, nowhere. It's checkout, it's a basement, it's July, and there's folding chairs. I'm not here to scare you, Andy. I'm just doing my job as a bud.
$3 million.
Plus all expenses and personal staff. Folding chairs, Andy. And after each show, you have to fold them up because AA needs the hall. Andy boy, are we on?
Am I in? A network commitment?
Full season.
$3 million?
No tights.
Oh. Nah.
No?
No?
No.
Wait, what? No, you're still not happy with the figures? No, you don't like the time slot? No?
No, just no.
Wait, you don't get it. In LA, there is no. You know, like, yes means sure, unless I get a better offer. And no means yes, but with more money.
No, Gary, this is a New York no. A surgical no. A final, terminal no.
Oh, a maybe.
No, Gary, this is a no as in, would you be interested in doing a documentary on acid rain for PBS?
Would you talk to him? Talk some sense?
No. No.
Andy, you're saying this now, but what about tomorrow? The next day? When bills start coming in? When you're a flying coach?
I'm sorry.
Andy, think about me. Think about the money I could make on this. Don't be selfish.
Oh. I'm pitching on him, Andrew. He's begging.
This is all your fault. You're the one who made him do that Hamlet crap.
Am I? I didn't even go to the performance. I was here, watching television. I'm an American.
Jesus, what the hell happened here? Andy, what am I going to tell the network?
Tell them who needs Andy Rally? Diamond doesn't.
Hey, yeah, that's pretty good. That's great. Who can I get?
Harry.
$3 million, you say. When would you need me?
Gare,
Babe, in the car.
Felicia.
we're gonna miss the plane. Hi, hon.
Andy, I gotta make some phone calls. Damage control.
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Hun, last night, what can I say? Were you terrific or what? Well, the part I saw.
Pardon. Saw.
Well, I caught the first act where you were all confused, but I got thirsty during intermission and Gary has a bar in the limo and Andy, I'm sorry, one thing led to another.
Wait, the two of you?
Perfection.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you and Barrymore.
So, you only saw one act. Both.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. How did it end? You're a king now, right?
No. Felicia, are you going away with Gary?
Yeah. To LA. Long weekend. This is a great place. I told you. I just wish you got in contact with Barrymore. It's just... I've been thinking. You know, maybe ghosts don't really exist. And maybe even Mom. Maybe it's just all been in my mind. Like, no afterlife, no other side, nothing. Who knows?
We gotta split. But Andy, I am coming back for you. And if I have to tie you up, drug you, and slam you in a cage, you're making money.
Aren't you flying somewhere?
We'll call you.
From the plane, buddy. Andy, this theater thing, we'll beat it. Together.
Deirdre. Deirdre? Deirdre, are you okay? Deirdre, I'm sorry I took out after the show last night. I hope you went to the party. Did you have fun? Deirdre, what is going on?
Hi.
Hi. Stop that!
Stop what?
Stop moaning. Deirdre, did you go to the party?
Party?
Yeah, after the show. Hamlet, we were in Hamlet last night, remember?
Perhaps, I should be going.
No, stay.
Well, of course I'll stay. Oh, Andrew, last night you were so wonderful.
No, I wasn't. Deirdre, I'm not what you want. You're waiting for a hero, for someone legendary like Mark Antony or Lancelot, and you should. I wish I could have been good. I wish I could have been everything for you. I'm sorry.
Andrew, I watched you on stage last night and I thought, he's worked so hard. He's put so much time and effort into this, and at least partly for me. And he's so bad. I thought I would be demolished, but then something happened. I mean, people just kept coughing and that plane flew overhead, and not to mention the mosquitoes.
Right in my mouth.
But you just kept going. And I thought to myself, what makes a hero? It's somebody who tries to do something despite impossible odds, like you playing Hamlet. Oh, you're the bravest, most noblest man I've ever met.
Really?
Yes, but then I thought about how I'd put you off and how I was just one of Ophelia's ladies in waiting, and I thought, I'm not worthy.
Deirdre!
So you know what I decided to do?
Something sensible?
Yes, I decided to drown myself in Central Park Lake. Oh, isn't that just perfect? So, I went behind the theater, and then I jumped up on this rock, and then I braided flowers into my hair, and I sang Ophelia's body song, Hey, naughty, naughty, hey, naughty, naughty, and then I just couldn't do it. I just lost my nerve.
I'm glad.
And I was so upset that I came back here and I ran up to the roof. And I leaned over the edge and I said, oh, Mr. Moon, you're so big and round and yellow and...
Deirdre,
Andrew, please, just listen. And I thought to myself, Deirdre, everyone's right. Get some help. And then that's when I felt it.
Felt what?
This sort of breeze on the back of my neck. Only it wasn't just a breeze, it felt more like a hand.
A hand?
A caress.
No.
Yes, and that's all I can remember. And when I woke up, there was this rose on my pillow.
A red rose.
A red rose?
For passion. And then my Romeo and Juliet book was also open to one of Juliet's speeches. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. My love is deep, the more I give to thee. The more I have, for both are infinite. And Andrew, all I could think about was you. Andrew, I am worthy. Get thee. Right now.
I wish I could kill you! What, me? She was suicidal! She thought herself unworthy of you!
What did you do?
Andrew, I'm a ghost, a spirit!
A Barrymore!
Oh, how dare you!
Swear it! Swear nothing happened between you and Deirdre.
Andrew, you wouldn't understand. It was just a moment of Shakespeare. A purely poetic communion between two lyrical souls as assisted by moonlight. A midsummer night's dream. Andrew, please.
Yeah, whatever. Much ado about nothing?
As you like it.
So, all's well that ends well.
Indeed. Yet, I am utterly perplexed. Your precious LA and $3 million. Why not go?
Why not? Do you know what kept me, of all things? Hamlet.
But you were ghastly. You said so yourself. Deirdre, the newspapers, everyone in New York.
Yes, I heard, and that's part of it. Last night, right from the start, I knew I was bombing. Sound real big and phony, real thee and thou. And then I started rushing. Oh, hi, what's new in Denmark? I just couldn't connect. Couldn't get a hold of it. And as I'm babbling, I look out, and there's this guy in the first row. Like 16, actually dragged there. And he's reading his pamphlet. He's jiggling his leg, and he's obviously not listening. I just wanted to look at him and say, hey, kid! I am right there with you. I cannot stand this either. But I couldn't do that, so I just kept feeling worse and worse. Just drowning. But then I thought, well, hey, at least all my questions are answered. I'm no Hamlet. I'm no actor. How am I doing here? But then I get to the soliloquy, the big job, right in the headlights, and I just thought, oh, Christ, the hell with it, just do it. To be or not to be. That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. And I kept going. I finished the speech, and I look out, and there's the kid. And he's listening. The whole audience. Complete silence. Total. And I was Hamlet. And it lasted about 8 more seconds, and I was back in hell. And I stayed there. But for that one little speech, that one part, I had it. And only 8,000 lines left to go.
Andrew, that was the glory of Shakespeare. Your course has been altered. Hamlet has changed your life.
Yes, and you know what? I love this part because it's like a stage set. It's the theater. And you know what? This once upon a time you lived here.
Brother Hamlet,
Player King.
bring it in, brother.
Stay. Teach me.
You've learned all that is important, Andrew. You've tasted glory, now reach skyward. It surprised everyone. And this, I assure you, one day you will perform indoors. I must be going. You have a performance this evening and a matinee.
Get out of here.
I'm on my way, but I was unable to witness your debut, and I have one parting request. I must see your bow, Andrew.
My bow?
As I suspected,
What?
it was perfunctory. A bow should be theater incarnate. Me? Very well then. My apologies, still lost in the drama caught in the days, you know. Good Lord. Is that an audience? Me? Into the light? Thank you, all my children, and the poor, and the company. Oh, don't spoil them. The grand finale, your humble servant. Oh, stop, you guys, stop it. I love you all, especially the deaf. And out.
Virginia Smokehouse.
On rye. Now, you. And, for the full effect, ring down the curtain.
First of all, on behalf of Dramatis Personae, we'd like to thank you all, past and crew here. We'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight and supporting the things that we love to do, even if it is a little bit crazy. We do invite you to stay for the next couple minutes while we give out some awards and thanks for some of our team members, but if you have somewhere else where to be, I will not be offended if you get up and leave.
I like it.
So we're going to give out a couple of little thank yous for everyone who has done such a great job to create what we did here today. Starting with some of our local students. Yeah, we're going to start with
Oh, wow. Thanks. Trade. You're the worst.
I'm not the worst. I'm thanking everyone. First off, I would like to note our wonderful prop heads. So this is part of the reason why we have the candles, the book, the globe, a lot of the stuff that you see, the wine. So we have one of the props head who has done us a huge favor getting us Alfonso's breakaway glass as well. So I'd like to thank Estella. And so hopefully she'll want to do this more with us. I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah.
Is Caleb in the audience somewhere? Caleb is a junior, and he has built pretty much every single set since he's come here. So everything that you see on stage, from the walls and the fireplace and the light, everything has been built by him. He's like the primary mentoring designer, and he's done a great job. And I look forward to seeing what other creative things he can help us out with the next coming years. This next person is also an e-board member, our treasurer, Madeline.
Oh, yeah.
Her position could be summed up to the reason why we don't look ugly on stage. So she's the hair and costume director. She's been doing it for a little while. And she finds great things like this wig and this Hawaiian shirt that I wear with just a little bit too much chest. Her words exactly, but she's done that for a while, and we look forward to missing her because she is the senior graduating. Not.
Who knows? I don't know when I'm graduating.
But she's also doing a senior project in ticketing, so look forward to that. So,
Oh, yes.
another e-board member. This person is the reason why you can see us on stage. So thank you, Sam. Sam's also a sophomore, and she is also on the e-board. She's our current secretary, so she's done phenomenal amounts of things for our club, and she was the first one to step up and take the wings after our beloved president, Jack, last year took off on us.
He graduated.
He graduated. But he was the one who elevated us, and she stepped up and said she was going to do it now, so thank you. And last but not least, our wonderful publicity crew head, Caden. Caden is also a sophomore, and they are also on the e-board as our vice president. So they have done plenty of things outside of just being the vice president and those business crew heads. So thank you for everything, and I seriously can't wait for more. There's still more. I'm going to start with
Hell yeah.
Melissa.
Oh my God.
Jesus, here you go. I'm gonna hand it to you.
Let's do that. So, yes. We have, of course, stadium managers as well. They're like people who keep us in line and kind of help us keep quiet backstage because we get chatty. And they also are the reason why everything gets put out where it needs to be. So Felicia is a freshman of ours, brand new member. Easy to step up when you first come into the university and take a role as a stage manager, but she's done a wonderful job and we appreciate everything and can't wait to see more. Of course, number two. We have a sophomore stage manager. What?
It matches your shirt.
Gary.
Oh, sorry.
is also a sophomore and has done a wonderful job. She stepped up as the stage manager this time around and has made a lot of friends within the club this way and has been acting before in some of our shows. You might recognize her. So I just can't wait to see more of what she'll do in the future. It's kind of special because this is somebody who actually won't be with us very much longer. It's our only senior member who is graduating tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Our very own Katherine. Katie has been with us a little bit too long. But we've loved every minute of that. She has done many things such as acting in some shows, doing crew heads in some shows, and most notably she has directed E-Moms for the past 3 years. And so we're going to miss her a lot because she heads that front usually, and now we're going to have to move things around. But thank you for everything, and thank you for spending your last show with us.
Yeah.
Last but not least, this absolutely would not be possible with the person who created, or not created, he chose this wonderful show that at first we were like, this is kind of weird, and we were like, this is kind of awesome. But the man, the myth, the legend himself, Josh Keslinger. Josh is also a sophomore, and he has just been a great guy to work with. He's been a great club member. He's very funny, and that's why he chose a comedy. And he's just been doing a lot of things with the club, and I'm sure he'll do more in the future. So thank you for this. Thank you for everything. Thank you for giving us a gem like Ed. Some honorable mentions, obviously, nobody did everything alone. We also have some crew members that we just want to mention. So thank you to Gina. And Maria and Belle, all the people backstage who helped us out. Christine, someone there. Also helping us check. Thank you to Nick. There's a bunch of people we could thank. We have a lot of people who work on these shows. So yes, thank you everyone for spending your last 2-ish hours with us. It means a lot to us. See us coming up in February for the Vagina Monologues.